It started as a normal drive. I remember that clearly, because everything after that felt like it was trying to erase that memory. I was on a quiet highway, just past midnight, the kind of road that stretches endlessly, with no cars, no lights, just the hum of your engine and the glow of your dashboard. My GPS was set, guiding me home like it always did. Calm voice, clean directions, predictable. Until it wasn't. About 30 minutes into the drive, the screen flickered. Just once. Then again, longer this time. I frowned, tapped it lightly. "Don't do this now," I muttered. The map glitched, the route recalculated, and suddenly the voice spoke again. "Turn left in 300 meters. That didn't make sense. There was no left turn here, just a narrow dirt road barely visible between trees. I ignored it. "Turn left, now." The voice changed. It sounded strained, warped, like two voices layered slightly out of sync. A chill crawled up my spine. I kept driving straight. The GPS recalculated again. The screen flickered harder this time, pixels distorting into static before snapping back. The route now showed a sharp loop, forcing me backward.
"Make a U-turn." I hesitated. Then my headlights flickered. Just for a split second, but enough to make my chest tighten. "Make a U-turn." This time, the voice sounded irritated. Against my better judgment, I slowed the car and turned. That was the first mistake. The new route led me down that dirt road. Gravel crunched under my tires as the trees closed in around me, their branches arching overhead like ribs. The GPS kept guiding me deeper, the signal bars on my phone slowly dropping, one by one, until there was nothing. No signal, no backup, no way out. And then I saw it. An iron gate, rust-eaten, crooked, half open like something had forced its way through. Behind it, rows of headstones. A graveyard. The GPS went silent for a moment.
"Then, you have arrived." My stomach dropped. "I didn't choose this," I whispered. I threw the car into reverse. The tires spun for a second before catching, and I backed away from the gate, turning sharply to head back the way I came. Or at least, I tried to. Because 5 minutes later, I was back at the same gate. Same rust. Same broken hinge. Same crooked headstone just inside the entrance, leaning like it was watching me. No, that's not possible. I turned again, took a different path, counted the seconds, focused on every turn. 10 minutes. 15. Then, the gate. Again. My breathing got heavier.
I grabbed my phone, trying to open maps. Nothing loaded. No signal. Just a blank screen. The GPS flickered again, recalculating. The map zoomed in on the graveyard, not just the entrance, inside it. A single blinking point appeared among the graves. And then, something new. Symbols. Not street names, not coordinates I recognized. Strange, jagged markings scrawled across the screen like they didn't belong in any system made by humans. What the hell is that? The blinking point pulsed. Closer. Closer. The interface zoomed further until I could see a specific grave highlighted in red. The voice returned. "Proceed to marked location." I shook my head violently.
No, I'm not getting out.
The engine sputtered, then died. Complete silence. The dashboard dimmed, but the GPS screen stayed on. Bright. Watching. Proceed. My hands trembled as I tried to restart the car. Nothing. Again. Nothing. Then the voice. No longer synthetic. Not robotic. Human. Soft. Close. Almost whispering from inside the car. It's waiting. Every instinct screamed at me to stay inside. But something worse crept in. The realization that I didn't have a choice. I opened the door. The cold air hit instantly. Thick. Heavy. Wrong. The graveyard stretched before me, darker than it should have been. Shadows pooling between the stones like liquid. I stepped inside. Each footstep felt louder than it should. The blinking point on the GPS, still visible through the windshield, lined up with a grave near the center. As I got closer, I saw it. The headstone was different. Older. Cracked down the middle. And carved into it, those same symbols. My heart pounded in my ears. "What do you want?" I whispered. The wind died. Completely. Then, figures. Not fully formed. Just darker patches among the shadows. Standing between graves. Watching. Waiting. The voice came again. From everywhere this time. Remember. My breath caught. Without thinking, I reached out and brushed the surface of the stone. The moment my fingers touched it, the shadows moved. Not toward me, but away. Like something had been satisfied. The GPS inside the car beeped loudly. I ran. Didn't look back. Jumped into the driver's seat and turned the key. The engine roared to life instantly. The gate ahead creaked open fully this time. I didn't wait. I drove. Fast. Didn't stop until the highway lights came back. Until my phone regained signal. Until everything felt normal. The GPS screen reset. Clean. No symbols. No graveyard. Just a simple route home. But sometimes, when I drive at night, it flickers. Just once. And for a split second, I see that same blinking point. Still there. Still waiting. So if your GPS ever tells you to turn somewhere that doesn't exist, don't. Because some places aren't on maps. They're on something else. And once you're marked, it doesn't forget.